afternoon, good evening, good morning. You hear my voice, you know what comes next. More contrived news and bullshit by the numbers. We live in a dysfunctional society. We live in a society that don't recognize patterns, that don't recognize what's right in front of them. Oh, this Tiger Woods story is bothering me, so I had to make a video on it. Most of the information, if you keep up with the truth, you already know. But for those that don't, man, look, I don't know how many times you can watch, or you can try to find a video where you see Tiger Woods getting out of this car, or they pulling Tiger Woods out of the car on this busy street, right? But even for the photos, look like ain't nobody on the street, right? It's just funny to me. Everything matters, man. This is reported on 2/23. It happened on the 23rd, February 23rd. Notice how 2/23 in reverse is 3/22. 3/22 is important. I'm gonna show you why. Let me see. Let me pull out something. Skull and Bones 3/22. This is a part of their society. Or some of the elite, the so-called elite, are a part of. It's how they buried their dead in the ossuaries. It's a secret society that a lot of people are a part of that you may recognize. It's funny too because it's reported at 7:07 and all the 7 rituals that we went through last year with Nick Saban picking up his 7th championship, Tom Brady picking up his 7th. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of 7s that went on last year. Dodgers picking up their 7th championship. The Lakers picking up their 17th championship, and 17 is the 7th prime. So there's a lot of 7s that happened last year. What I was going to. I want to show you this. Tiger Woods. When you type in Tiger Woods, his name is 54 in the pure cipher. The go-to for me. And notice the date that this happened on, right? 2/23, February 23rd. This is show you. Oops, went past. February 23rd is the 54th day of the year. His name equals 54 in the period cipher. This is the 54th day of the year. And notice this 311. This is the day leaving 311 days left. That is 113 in reverse, right? Baba Kamal 113 states that, of the Talmud states that Jews can lie to Goyim. Goyim are Gentiles, people that don't believe in what they believe in and don't practice what they practice according to the cultures. They can lie to Gentiles to conceal certain things in legal situations. So a lot of this stuff has to do with legal situations. I mean, when you actually consider it, what is not a legal situation? We live in America. Everything is a legal situation. So obviously they can lie to us anytime they want to, anytime they feel like it. And I say they because, you know, they control everything. They control the media. They control the news. They control mainstream. It's called mainstream for a reason because all the fish are flocking one way to the slaughter. All the fish are going through the mainstream. The guppies is what I call them. They going through the mainstream. The mainstream is leading them and guiding them to whatever slaughter that they want to take them to. You got to be a fucking shark, man. You got to be a fucking shark these days. You know, swim upstream, man. Be a salmon. Swim upstream. And sometimes when you swim upstream, you're going to get backlogged. But that's the risk you have to take to not fall into the bullshit. You feel me? Be a shark, not a guppy. Don't just stick into the mainstream, bleed the mainstream, because the mainstream is 99.9% wrong a lot of times. If everybody's going one way, you should always ask yourself, why is everybody going that way? Why does everybody believe this particular thing, this particular whatever it is? It's called the mainstream for a reason. It's the stream that everybody goes to, that everybody's being directed by. It's called a current events. The current is taking us to a place. If you stick in that current, it's gonna take you to a place that you need not be. Fear porn. Every day they get up and get ready to scare you every day about something. Understand me? But notice this. So that I brought up that 311 for a reason, right? So let me see. Let me see if I can bring this up. Watch this. Here it is. Baba Kamal 113A states. Hopefully you can see this. Let me see if I can. I don't want to mess this up, but no, that ain't what I want. That's not what I want. Well, zoom in if you can't, pause it, or type it in on your own phone and go look at it. Baba Kamal 113A of the Talmud states that Jews may lie to circumvent a Gentile. Notice all the things that equal 113 in the language of Gematria. The Kabbalic language of Gematria. Perjury, dishonest, not true, mainstream, equals 113. Disinfo, politics, all these things equal 113. It's a whole list of bullshit. According to their Talmud, this is what they do. This is why they love 113. If you don't think they love 113, I'm going to show you a reason why. I'm going to show you one of the ways to see how they implemented this 113. is just like March 11th, right? The same date that the pandemic is declared. Coronavirus outbreak, a pandemic, March 11, 2020. See that? The World Health Organization, WHO, on March 11 declared COVID-19 a pandemic. This is also the date of the last game in the NBA last year, where the Dallas Mavericks, they score 113 points. And notice how they were seventh in the West, right? And when you go and type in Dallas, it equals 113. See that? And also, I want to show you something else dealing with the 113. The NBA, speaking of the NBA, can't spell that. March 11th, 2020. Check this out. Their scheduled game for that particular date was canceled. Why was it canceled? Because this man right here, Rudy Gobert, tested positive. The first player that test positive for coronavirus in the NBA. And that is no coincidence. Because if you know this, Utah Jazz equals 113. So let's see. Recap. You got Tiger Woods with an injury on 2/23, the reverse of 332 skull and bones. His name equals 54 on the 54th day of the year. The 322 ties in with the 113, as I already showed you. The same day they declared the pandemic last year, the same day that the NBA shuts down. The last game of that NBA is Dallas, which equals 113. And the Jazz, Utah Jazz, potentially shut the NBA down, and they equal 113. Now, you can sit here and bullshit and think this is a coincidence. And if you do, you fucking stupid. You dumb as fuck. I want to show you one more thing about Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods, his name in Kabbalah also equals 113. Woods also equals 66. Notice that? And that is important because the day that this happened, February 23rd, has 66 date numerology. So all these things tie together. You know how they love 66. I won't get into LeBron or the fact that LeBron won his first championship on a 66 game season. They never play 66 games, but this one year they play 66 games. He wins his first championship, right? And his name equals 66. What's the likelihood of that happening? I'm showing you this shit like this every single day. So it's like, what are the coincidences? It can't be a coincidence. Everything that comes from the mainstream and the news is a lie, man. Everything. It's for their own purposes. It's for their own goals. It's for their own agenda. Look at his name, 66. Do I have to? I guess I have to prove to you that the year that he did win the championship. Okay, I'll show you that. Since you don't believe my word for it, you're probably not gonna look it up because half the people don't look up what I. Look. First championship, 2012. 2012, right? Okay. (2012) had 66. It was the 66th season. They played 66 games. Look at that. Number of games, 66. 66 season. Wake up, man. Wake up. Sitting here glorifying this dumbass sports and entertainment. Wake up, man. That's all it is entertainment. It's not real, man. You gonna tell me that just syncs up like that? And not to mention, and I bring up his name because not to mention the fact that they share birthdays. Tiger Woods and LeBron James share birthdays. The last day of the year, or next to the last day of the year. I think it's December 30th. Is it? No, December 30th is the last day of the year. So let me make sure. Yeah, that is. LeBron James' birthday, December 30th. Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods' birthday, December 30th. You see that? Hey, man. I'm going to leave it at that. Wake up. Women lie, men lie. These numbers, they don't lie.